We're going to do part B. What are you trying to enter? Oh, okay, fine. So we're going to do part B, right? That will be B. Okay, so part B says calculate the cost gap. Okay, like I said, before we calculate the cost gap, we must do something. You know, like I said in my example, gap is always between two things at least. So if we say calculate the gap, we already know one thing, which is our target cost. Okay, so in order to calculate the gap, we need to calculate something else. And what is that thing?
The estimated cost using ABC.
Using ABC, the estimated cost using ABC. Excellent. So that's what we're coming to do now. Okay, so the same thing. We can say the name of our company, which is FANTATA Pantata Limited. Then the name of the statement will be estimated
ABC
cost using ABC. Estimated cost using ABC. Estimated cost using ABC. By the way, people like Mari and others have been very quiet. Mari, are you with us? Mari? Hello, Mari?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
You've been very quiet today.
No, I'm imagine the man doing Juna, later office.
Oh, okay. Philomene also, are you with us? You've been very quiet.
Not today.
I know. It's like that. It's like that.
Yeah.
Philomene? Is Philomene with us? Fatmata Ture has entered twice. I hope it's not through your mobile and also your laptop. Fatmata Ture, are you with us?
Yes, Mr. Fofana.
Okay, I'm just trying to do a random call, random selection. Lamin Jawara, I saw you, your video is still on. I hope you're following, Lamin Jawara. Lamin Jawara, are you following? Lamin Jawara does not seem to be. Nyako Manja? Nyako?
Yes.
I'm following. You are following Nyako?
Yes.
Okay. Odiet Bijata. Odiet, are you following? Odiet? I want to carry along everybody. Please make sure you are with me, yeah? Okay, make sure you're with me. Okay, so we will proceed. Assuming everybody is following, we'll proceed. So we're going to calculate our estimated cost using ABC. Okay, and after that, we calculate our cost gap. Okay. So what will be our estimated cost? Our estimated cost, we'll calculate it using the same method, just like we've been doing before, ABC. Okay. So the first thing we look at is always what? What's the first thing when we are calculating our estimate? We look at the direct cost, isn't it? So what's the first item of the direct cost that we need to calculate?
Direct material.
Excellent.
Direct material.
Direct materials. Okay. So the direct material is how much? It's been given in the question, isn't it?
20 pounds.
Huh?
20.
20. Okay. These are unit items. Okay. So the direct material is 20. Okay. So the next one is what? Do we have any direct labor in this question?
No.
No. So what else do we have in the question that we need to consider in our costing?
No.
Next, we have the ABC variable
Assembling and
conversion.
finishing.
Conversion cost, exactly. So we look at the conversion cost and then we look at the order.
We have assembling.
Yes. Yeah, the assembly and the finishing is part of the ABC conversion cost. Okay, so we say ABC conversion ABC conversion cost. So I'll just adjust this a bit. Okay. ABC conversion cost. The ABC conversion cost that we have are two. So I'll just itemize them. So we have the assembly. We have the assembly. And then we have the, how to call it, the finishing.
Mr. Fofana,
Yes.
the assembly is spelled wrongly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm trying to do it quickly. SSEM assembly, yes. And the finishing. Okay, finishing. Okay, so we have the assembly and the finishing. Okay, so we can put them here directly. How much for assembly?
20.
20. Okay, finishing?
12.
12. Okay, there is no calculation in this. It's all given. And the next one is what? What other cost do we consider here?
The product specific fixed cost.
The product specific fixed cost and the company fixed cost. This is part of the costing statement, so they should be part of it. But then these are in their totals. So what do? We try to look for their units, isn't it? Okay, so we find the unit cost. So the unit fixed cost. So the first one is product specific fixed cost. Product specific fixed cost. Product specific fixed cost. Okay. So what's the product specific fixed cost? What formula do we put there?
170,000
equals 170, 123 divided by what?
12,000.
12,000. Okay. So that is 14.17. And then the next one is company fixed cost. So I'll just aggregate it CO for company. Company fixed cost. So the company fixed cost also, what formula do we do?
Equals to 50,000 divided by 12,000.
50,000 divided by 12,000. So that's 4.17. Okay. So now, have we got any more cost?
No.
So now we can calculate our total expected cost per unit. So we can calculate our total expected cost per unit using ABC, isn't it? Okay. Total expected cost per unit. Okay. Can you see? Can you see? Start it more.
Yes.
Okay. Total expected cost per unit. Okay. So what formula do we put here on the D20?
Equals to sum.
Equals sum, bracket opens. Okay. So we start selecting from here all the way down to here. We close the bracket, we end. Are we following?
Yes, Mr. Fofana, we are following.
Good, 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 good. Okay, so we can make this bold. Okay, we can make this bold.
Sorry, Mr. Fofana. I
Yeah.
want to comment.
You want to comment? Yes.
Yes, I normally observe you don't use the currency sign. Is that okay?
Yes, you can like on top here, you can put your currency here. Okay. You can do your formatting so that you do only currency. Like this one is what? Is
You
it
can
pound?
use it, huh?
Yeah, you can put the currency on top. Okay, like you can put it here, pound or dollar. Or you can format it in such a way. Like for example, when you come here, we can do our formatting so that we can choose, let's say, dollars here, or pounds, or whatever. So we can do it this way as well. So it doesn't matter.
Mr. Mr.
Yes,
Mr. Fofana,
yes.
can you recalculate company fixed cost, or can you show it again, please?
So class, what do I do to show it?
You go to view,
Uh-huh. So
then
formula.
formula.
5,000. Okay.
Shall we use the board? Amadou. We go back to the board, huh?
No need. I believe this one is fine.
I'm just teasing Amadou, but he's not responding. Okay, good. So this is it. This is so flexible to us. If you want to find the how you got your answer, is a lot easier. You can just view and then you will present. So I'll take it back. So the same thing. So you can flip through, view. You know, once you are showing, it's gonna the stock formulas will be ticked. So once you click on it again, it's gonna go off and the formulas will disappear. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Oman.
Yes.
What is the relevance of the CS ratio in the text?
What's the relevance?
Of the CS ratio, contribution to sales ratio in the text?
Oh, that's just telling you how much contribution and sales is expected. So that will be relevant when you are doing your part C, when you are discussing.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be relevant there. Okay. So now we've got our how to call it total expected unit cost. So what do? We find our cost gap. Okay, let's find our cost gap. Okay, so cost gap. So what will be the cost gap? What will be the cost gap? So
The total expected cost per unit minus the target cost.
okay, so the total the cost gap is equals to the total. I'm using equals to so the total estimated cost. The total estimated cost minus the target cost. So that's your cost gap. So how do we find the cost gap? What formula do we use? We say equals.
Then you click on the target cost.
Okay, which is D9. So D9 and then minus our total expected cost, enter. Ah, who is that? Katim.
No, I think it's Ibrahim
Mr.
Cham.
Governor,
Can
you
you
got a
please
negative
mute your
number.
mic?
You think the way notification.
Oh, come on, stop, please. If you're going to receive a call, can you mute your mic, please?
Mr. Fofana, it wasn't me. Any cost has to come. The cost have to come first.
Okay. Okay, let's go because time is not on our side. It's almost 5 o'clock. Okay. So, yes, you say I got a negative number. Yes, because I used the 66 first and then the 70. It doesn't matter which one you use, but we can start again. We can use the expected cost, which is the higher one, less the target cost, which is the lower one. Okay, then we'll have a positive number. Well, what is important, if you do it in any way, you're going to get the same. Okay? What's important is to establish the gap. Okay. So this is the cost gap that we have, and it's the difference between our total expected cost per unit and our target cost. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Yes, it's clear, Mr. Governor.
Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay. So what additional functions do we put here? Well, subtraction, we've gone through it before, but we can add it here since we have done it. The sum function, of course, I'll just call it minus function. What else? What other function have we did we come through here? To see it clearly, we just saw formulas, isn't it? The division as well, isn't it? Look at it, the division. Okay, the division, and yes, only the division. That's okay. Right. So, are we together?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do the formatting of this a bit, and okay. So let's format this a bit. Then afterwards, what we're going to do is, let me expand. The expansion is too much. Just do 90. Yeah. You can see it clearly, yeah? Because otherwise it wouldn't fit on the screen. Okay. So now we're going to make the heading bold, and we're going to increase the font size to 18, and we're going to color it green. Okay. This time around, we're not going to center it. So the heading, we're going to make it bold. We're going to increase the font size to 14. And then we're going to underline it. We can come here for the underline. Okay. Then we leave one space. Okay. So that it can look fine. Okay. Then we can.
Mr. Fofana?
Yes.
What if you leave a space? You know, when we were calculating, there was no space, and if you leave a space now, it will not affect the formulas.
No, it won't. You know, the beauty with Excel is if you adjust, it adjusts as well. If you adjust, it adjusts itself also.
That's what happens to me last assignment. I want to insert a row above, but I was wondering if I insert a row, my formulas might be, might be changed. So I decided to be writing under the, the limited space down there.
No. Each time you insert a row or a column, it adjusts itself.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So, once you use the correct thing, it will always correct itself. Okay. So that look at it. Did the answer change? It didn't change. Can you see? It did not change at all. Okay. It did not change. Okay. So
answer didn't change, but initially before the class, that's what I thought.
Oh no! It won't change. It won't change. That's the way. That's the beauty with spreadsheets. Okay, so we can just highlight this time around. We're not going to do the inner formats, so we're only going to do the outer one. A tick border. Okay, something like this, just to try various ways of doing it. Okay, just to try various ways of doing it. Okay, so I'm going to show you.
Big lines.
sorry, I'm going to show you one more trick, and then we will look at the part C. We're just going to discuss the part C quickly before the class finishes, because it's almost 5 minutes to 5. I don't want to run into other people's time. Okay, so I'm going to show you in case you want to print this work, for example, because some people may want to print it whilst they are, especially those working in the offices. So if you want to print, the best way to print is you highlight the area you want to print. Okay, so let's say I want to print all the way from here down, and I don't want to include in this other text here. So look at the area I have highlighted. So first, if you want to print, you highlight. Okay, after highlighting, you can come here and click the print icon, or you can come to the file menu, okay, and then select print. Okay, once you select print, look at what's going to happen. Can you see it?
Yes, please.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so it will show you the current sheet. Look at it. It will show you the current sheet that you want to print. It's going to show you everything. But since you have highlighted, you want to restrict it, you can come, look at it, you can come to the checkbox here, open it, and say only the selected cells. That's A22, D24, because you've already selected those. So select that one. If you select that, look at it, it's going to give you only the areas you have selected. Okay? And on here, when you come here, the page orientation is on landscape at the moment. If you want to make it portrait, you can click on portrait. Yeah, look at it. It has given you portrait orientation. Can you see? Okay. So when you come, this aspect is really important. If you want to make sure your file details are on every sheet that you print, and also the dates and the page number, you come here where it says headers and footers, just like in Excel. So you click here. If you want the page numbering to appear on your printed sheets, you click on that. If you want the workbook title means the file name to appear on your printed sheet, you check on that. Okay, look at it. Once I check on that, look at it. It has appeared. Look at it. If I take this off, has anything appeared? Nothing. So once you click on the workbook title, look at it, the workbook title will appear on it. Okay. If you want the sheet name, because the sheets you can have one workbook having differences. Look at it. Once I check on the sheet name, look at it. The sheet name has appeared, EG2 Fantata. If you want to put the current date, come on, if you know how to do this, what else can't you do? Okay. So once you click the current date, look at it, the date is populated at the bottom also. If you want the current time as well, it can give you that as well. Okay, it won't be able to take them at the same time, but it can do the page number, the workbook title. Come on, what are you doing? The page number, the workbook title. It's misbehaving. Okay, so you have let me just uncheck them. Okay, so you have the workbook title, the page number, 1, the sheet name, look at it, can you see? And then the current date, okay? It's not taking them at the same time, so it can take about 3 or 4 at the same time, okay? But you can see this is useful. It tells you the name of the file, the sheet that you are on, and then the page number, okay? So next, you just click next. And then now, this is the way it's gonna look like when you print it. So you'll select your printer. If your computer is attached to a printer, that printer will be here, and then you click on print. Once you click on print, it's going to print exactly the way you see it. Okay, is this clear? But I don't want to print, so I'll just say cancel. Is this clear? Are you following?
It's clear.
Excellent, excellent. Now, we just go through the slides, 2 minutes, and then we'll go recording. Okay, so this is clear, and you can of course go through this. The file is already with you. Okay, the file is already with you. You can go through it at your free time. So let me just go back to the slide once more. And then we just look at the C part and we'll draw the code in there. So when we meet next, we're going to do the exam type question. Okay, so this is the C part. The C part says, suggest specific areas of investigation. Okay, so you can go through what we have done, and then you can of course use this as your model answer. When you look at the calculations, you'll see totally that the company is definitely falling short of its 12% net profit target. Okay. When will it get its profit target? The 12% profit target. The only time it will get it is when the target cost equals to the estimated cost. Okay? So when the target cost equals to the estimated cost is when it will attain that. Okay? So, but no, that's not the case. That's why we have a cost gap of 4 point. So look at this. This was 4.34. It doesn't matter. When we calculated it, it was 4.33. You know, it's just a rounding off difference. So don't worry about that. That's bound to happen. There is a formula that takes care of it, but it's a bit complicated. I don't want to start introducing that before you. It's how to call it, mixture of formulas. But as we go along, we're going to use that. You know, there is a way to round up numbers so that if you use calculator and you use it on Excel, it will be the same. But if there are a little bit of differences here and there, don't worry about them for now. Okay. So go through this. This week, obviously, I will not give you any assignment. Your assignment will be to go over the videos. Make sure you practice the target costing that we learned, and you also the Google Sheet skills also that we learned. Okay. So just 1 or 2 minutes. Any questions? Any comments you want to make as to the way you are understanding, or if you have any issues also, can you say them quickly? We wrap up because it's already 5 o'clock. Some people want to join other classes. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Fofana.
Yes.
With regards to the spreadsheet,
Mm-hmm.
I have challenges to connect through it because it was indicating like I need an access from you.
Okay.
Yeah, in order to join to the spreadsheet. Can you please help?
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I can do that after class. After class, just text your email to me. I can add you in. But what I usually do also is this file that we have gone through, I'll download it into Excel and I'll send it to you so that you can be able to see it there and then. Even if you're offline, you can be able to practice. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Any comments? Any questions? Any clarifications you want to make?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. This is Barry
Yes.
Amadou, sir.
Yes, Mr. Barry. Roger?
No, clearly, to be honest with you, I have digested a lot today. Because what I did, I am here on the phone with you while I have my laptop right in front of me. So whatever you are explaining, you know, I am as well working it out. So it has at least, you know, equipped me a little. So thank you very much.
Excellent. So there is no need to use a bot, eh?
Negative, sir.
No, okay.
Okay.
Anyone else? Mariano Ture?
The spreadsheet.
Yes, Ahmad. Go ahead, Ahmad. Ahmad Salah?
Yeah, I want to know if you can convert the spreadsheet to a PDF format.
Yes, you can. You can very well do that. You can convert this spreadsheet into PDF. Yes, you can do that. I'll show you as we go along. You're going to learn a lot of skills.
Okay,
unless
how do you do that?
I'll show you. I mean, the class is almost over. How to call it? If you want a personal level, you can call me on Monday. I can show you how to go about it. Yeah. But for now, we want to wrap up and you know, so that others can attend other classes. But I can be able to show.
No problem. Let's do it.
Okay. So anyone else?
All right. Hello, Mr. Fofana.
Hi, Yako. Yako, do you want to sing your Thomas song to us?
No, I can't sing.
It's Ramadan time, so don't do that. Okay. I hope you know your Thomas. Huh?
Yes. Today the lectures was really interesting. I learned a lot, honestly.
Okay. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Cisse Tarawale, you've been very quiet today. Cisse,
Yes.
I hope you are following us.
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, you're following. Okay. Christiana? I saw Christiana pop up. I see left. Okay, anyone else before we draw the curtains? Okay, Christiana, you say you are here. Yes, talk now. Christiana? Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello, yes, Christiana?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. How did you see the class?
I'm saying, yes,
Yeah, go ahead, Christiana.
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
It was very interesting.
Okay, excellent. What aspects did you like most? Yes, Christiana, we're waiting. Is it the target costing aspect or the spreadsheet aspect?
The spreadsheet.
Okay.
I learned about the formatting and things I didn't know about.
Okay. Excellent. Mr. Jawara, are you there?
Aspect.
Okay, that's right. Lamin? Yes, Lamin.
Yes.
Okay, were you following?
Yes, I was really following.
Okay, excellent.
Thank God, last class and this class.
Okay, excellent.
Because the previous classes, I was having issue of this network problem. So
but that's
I never, when I start the classes, before the class and then.
Okay.
So, but last class and this class, thank God,
okay.
I have learned a lot.
Okay, good. Anyone else? 1 minute, we're going to close. 1 minute. Anyone else? Okay, so thank you so much for coming. We will meet on Friday again, inshallah. So like I said, your homework will be to watch these videos again and try to practice, what we have done using spreadsheets. Try to practice it on your own, please. There is no magic, to be honest. There is no magic. If you practice, you can even be better than anybody who can teach you. It's just practice. Okay. So on that note, we end this class.
Sorry.
Yes, Binta, sorry.
The assignment that we sent, when will it be graded?
Yes, I'm going to look at them and grade them. It won't be that fast because it's like close to 100. But I'll definitely grade them, and then I'll get back to you. As we go along. Okay. So like I said, those files will be your files for your assignment. Since it's unique to each and every one of you, no one should be able to see the other ones. They're unique. You can always discuss, but then each file is for each each student. So going forward, when we have more assignments to do, you'll use the same file and open different sheets to answer the assignment. Because once you share that with me, it's already with me. So once you do the assignment again, you don't have to do any sharing, but it's just a question of me logging onto it and then seeing your assignment. Okay? Okay. So have a nice day. Have a nice day. I'll see you on Friday again, inshallah. Ramadan Mubarak.